Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I am back. Rob here for part 2 of my Thursday morning beach walk at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. It's a gorgeous morning. It's probably about 7:55 a.m. now. A little before 8. The temperature's still around 60, 62 degrees. Water temperature 71. Absolutely gorgeous. Today's high is probably going to get up around 70, between 77 and 80. We'll see what happens, depending where you're at. But it is gorgeous. I'm up at the north end of Area 2, making my way north up the beach, up towards Wiggins Pass. Our osprey friend is sitting up there on top of the tree there on the top. We saw it earlier. The sun's just starting to peek through the trees and hit the beach, rake across the beach. Have not seen any dolphins yet. The water is looking really, really good. Check it out here. Looking really nice. Somebody caught a 40-inch snook here down on Vanderbilt Beach, just south of the park, a 40-inch snook. That's a good sized snook. That's those long, skinny fish with the stripe that we see swimming by here. I haven't noticed any of them in the last several beach walks, but they're here, obviously, if he caught a 40-incher. Oh, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. I did notice I got a couple tips when I was in between live feeds. I didn't open the emails, but I did see I got a couple tips this morning. Thank you. I appreciate that. Here's the osprey perched up here, looking for breakfast to come swimming by. And there's that guy with that gadget in his hand. Remember, Roy would call this a gadget. My phone and gimbal, the gadget. Inspector Gadget. And it's as close as I can get you. It is going to be gorgeous. I don't know what they were talking about. The forecast, they were talking about clouds. Where's the clouds? The clouds have gone away. Awesome water for kayaking. I mean, it's almost as smooth as glass. Not quite. There's a few little ripples out there, but it is really calm. So we're hoping to see a dolphin come by this morning. Very easy to spot them when it's calm like this. Those snook like to hang out in the shadows here. I do not see any of them. Just not too long ago, a couple weeks ago maybe, tops, we were seeing huge schools of the snook swimming by. Huge schools of them. The fish migrate just like the birds. They go down to the south to the warmer waters down towards the Keys. Got some more stars. Thank you. I appreciate that. The names fly by so quick here. I like that. I love that people comment on here and say good morning. I mean, that's what this is all about here, is the social aspect. It's not to promote tourism. It just happens to do that along the way. Promote our beautiful parks and beaches. But the main reason for these walks is to get everyone together in the morning, get you away from all the other nonsense on social media, and hopefully make some new friends. There have been some awesome friendships made over the years that started right here during these beach walks. Not just online friendships, I mean personal, where people have met face to face. So cool. Oh, I heard on the news this morning that somehow whoever controls this internet, I don't know, or somebody, the FCC or somebody, now they're going to allow debt collectors to harass you on social media. I wonder if that applies to your extended car warranty. I wonder if those dogs are going to be pestering us on social media now. It's bad enough with all the phone calls. I get this one all the time about my student loan. Never had a student loan in my life. And they're trying to refinance my student loan. I'm like, will you just go away? Sometimes I call them back and raise Cain. It's just so annoying. Don't fall for any scams. If somebody tells you you owe them money, if you get a notice now, I guess, in your social media that you owe so-and-so money, don't fall for that nonsense. It is crazy. What's really nuts is these robocalls, how they mask the phone numbers so it looks like it's coming. It could be coming from somebody you might know. You know, they'll use the same prefix as your cell phone number. So it looks like it might be somebody local calling you. You know, I got my phone set to block. If you're not in my phone book, your call isn't coming through. So, not the best thing for business, but you know what? If somebody wants me to do something for them bad enough, they know how to find me. And they're usually my friends. I just got so sick of the nonsense. It'll show the number that somebody called, but it just won't ring my phone or anything. It is glorious. As our old captain would say, glorious. Quiet but glorious. Our old captain. That's what they do, Tammy. They're pretty deceiving. I don't know how that can be considered legal. And some of them call up like they're your long-lost high school friend. That's what cracks me up. Like your old buddies. Hey, when you got a minute, hey, I'd love to chat. Yeah. Chat with the hand. It's too bad you can't just have a button on your phone to push that blows their phone system up. It just takes them offline. Answer the phone, Chicago PD. I do like messing with them sometimes. I'll just set the phone down and let them listen to the radio or whatever I'm watching on TV. Tell them I'll be right back. See how long they hang on. I think we all have been bothered by those robocalls. Seems like it's just getting worse and worse. Have a great day. I've been looking along the ground here for some shells, but nothing's really catching my eye as that tide comes in here. Thought that was a little nutmeg shell, but nope. Wow, it's gorgeous here. Area 4 beach. That's Area Roy up there under the pines. The most famous spot in the park. The north end of Area 4, known around the world as Area Roy. I hear some terns yipping and yapping up here ahead of me. The little royal terns. It just cracked me up. And the turns, when the one's just nagging the other one, it just makes me laugh. Just reminds me of an old couple. Nag, nag, nag. The one's like, yeah, whatever. I don't know if it's a mating thing. I don't know what it is. Never Googled it. It's like the one's like, yeah, whatever. Turns its butt to it. Walks away. Wait a minute. I'm not done nagging you yet. Get back over here. Just goes and takes a bath. Whatever. What do you think it's saying? All fluffed up. Get away from me. You're always going out with your friends. You're never coming home when you say you're going to be home. I've had dinner waiting for an hour. Blah, blah, blah. Oh! Like, I'll get you. You're not getting away from me. You're not flying away from me, bud. Good morning. Mr. Roy and Audrey sitting under the pine tree there on their bench. I'm sure enjoying the morning, admiring their plaques. That is so sweet. Thank you for doing that, Connie. And Kevin, thanks for helping get those on there. Raising all that money. Making a nice little donation to friends. Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. That was cool. They're little sandpipers. They're fun to watch in the morning. Scurrying in and out of the waves. Jackie, I don't know where those dolphins are. It is so nice out here. Look at that sun. Woo! Gorgeous. And I'm looking for shells as I'm walking along here. Nothing's jumping out at me. The little sandpipers, they're looking for shells for me too. They're trying to help me find something. See? They're doing some shelling. The little sanderlings. Just down by my feet here. Might be a little olive shell down here. I don't know if it's missing its little point. I see an olive. Yeah, not too bad. It's got kind of a interesting little end on it there. The olive shell. Remember, we were seeing these all over the sandbar, crawling around the sandbar at low tide. This one, there's nothing in it. That's just an empty shell, the olive shell. Come on, Tammy, there's never such a thing as too many olive shells. There's nothing more than my wife likes to see than me coming home with more shells. She just gets so excited. If you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you. Actually, I have a nice stretch of beach here at Delnor-Wiggins to sell you. You can just make the check out to Cash. That's my middle name, Cash. Moon shells. There's no such thing as too many shells. Come on. Yeah, tons. Good morning. Tons of shells. I'll probably pick up tons more. It's going to be the new cryptocurrency, you know, seashells. Those moon shells are going to be worth a lot. Area 5. Morning. It's a blue out there. Our Thursday morning blues. Gotta love them. Good old T-Mobile dropping my cellular connection. Gotta love them. Good old T-Mobile. Terrible, terrible, terrible service. See if I can keep going up the beach or if the signal's gonna drop out on me. Darn it. Good morning, Lebanon, Tennessee. Good morning. Well, it is beautiful. It has been gorgeous all morning. This morning when we started earlier, had a beautiful little tint out in the water, a nice orange glow on the western horizon. Not as many shells up here as there were yesterday morning. But it thinned out this morning. Looks like our ibises are up here chilling out. paid my phone bill. They just took the money out of my account this morning. I saw that. It's on auto pay. So they got no excuse for crappy service. This just makes me sad seeing this, our disappearing beach. Those of you that have been out here know what this used to look like here. There is no beach left along here. Roy used to sit, there used to be a bench up here where this sign is. And that used to be beach going way out. Roy used to sit on that bench, take a little break on that bench in the morning. During his walk. Look at how this has been eaten away here. Sad, sad. Don't know, Jackie. They just moved the benches around the park so they don't fall into the water. Right here somewhere is where Roy used to sit. We used to call it his throne. He'd sit on a branch here by the water. It was right in here somewhere in this tangled mess. It's one of these branches. The branch is still here. They've just been shoved all around on the beach here from our storms. What you gotta do is, after my live feed, scroll down a few posts here on my Southwest Florida Television Facebook page. You guys on YouTube, it's not referring to you. Look for that video. I did an aerial. I flew my drone along the beach here, the entire beach. When it gets up to the north end, you can pause the video. Just check that out of what this beach used to look like 6 years ago. Look and see where that boardwalk was, the boardwalk that they just removed the end of it. Look and see how high up on the beach that was. It's going to blow your mind how much this place has changed in 6 years. Yeah, Jackie, those benches, they actually, when we have those super high tides, like we get the outer bands of a hurricane or tropical storm, the water comes up and actually carries those benches away. They'll take them across Wiggins Pass. They found them over at Barefoot Beach. They found them all the way up the river by those condos. All the way up by those condos, they found park benches after our storms. Try picking one up. They're really heavy. The one that's around the corner up at Wiggins Pass, that came from down the beach during one of our storms and just wound up there one day. It came up the beach and went in the pass and washed up ashore up there. It's amazing. Yeah, I've seen so many things over the years here. Seen so many changes. Met so many awesome people like you. Seen some really interesting marine life and wildlife. Seen some incredible sunrises and sunsets. We have seen our share of sad things over the years as well. Especially during that red tide. Oh my God. What has it been, 4 years now since that horrible, horrible red tide that was killing everything?